लव मेकिंग होगा कुछ स्क्रिप्ट में लिखा है लव मेकिंग सीन है तो कोई लव मेकिंग था ही नहीं है. We are talking about realistic cinema here. Arey, what does he think of himself and calling it an art film? All I have to do is market it like another Aamir Khan film, and I'll take in 50 crores in the first week. You know, I don't want to comment about Anusha. Reema's film, I'm playing a cop. Hi, this is Aamir.
Hi, this is Kiran.
And you're watching BollywoodHangama.com.
We have with us two individuals with a unique viewpoint on cinema, and still they complement each other very well. Aamir Khan and Kiran Rao, wonderful to have you on Bollywood Hangama, first of all.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Kiran's debut film as a director, Dhobi Ghat, is coming up, and it's a film of Aamir Khan after 3 years. That is almost more than a year. People are waiting like eagerly. First question to you. I think I saw one of the making of Dhobi Ghat, and you've said that for the character of Yasmin, Kiran was a very suitable person for acting in it.
She was.
You've called her an excellent actor. You know?
Kiran is a very fine actor, and she could have played Yasmin, she could have played Shai. In fact, I was very keen that she should play one of the two characters because she is such a good actress, and I was very keen for her to play, especially Yasmin, because Yasmin is the character that I am romantically involved with, my character.
And at the press conference, I think Kiran has said that during there is a certain scene over
And
there.
she's a very fine actress. That is the reason I was saying it. But she was not keen to act and direct at the same time. And then, of course, we found, she found both Monica and
Kriti.
Kriti, who are outstanding actors.
I think at the press conference you had said that there's a particular scene which is, we saw that that day, which is a bit romantic kind of scene. And Aamir, I think, wanted a bit more of it.
Shai.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Very good.
He was like, Arey, that's it. बस the love making.
हाँ, मुझे लगा यार लव मेकिंग होगा कुछ स्क्रिप्ट में लिखा है लव मेकिंग सीन है तो कोई लव मेकिंग था ही नहीं है. This is the disadvantage of having a wife as a director.
Wife as director, yeah.
Got it.
I kind of said, okay, now that's close enough, bas. But yeah, it was, I think, it was meant to be sort of dealt with in a sort of dreamlike way, so I got them to manage without
But we are talking
doing
about
too
realistic
much.
cinema here.
I think you've done films like Earth in the past. I think even Tare Zameen Par to a certain extent.
हर बच्चे की अपनी खूबी होती है, अपनी काबिलियत होती है, अपनी चाहत होती है, लेकिन नहीं, हर उंगली को खींचकर लंबी करने में लगे हैं सब. लगे रहो, चाहे उंगली क्यों ना टूट जाए.
Rang De Basanti as well.
ओए माँ, देख मैं तेरे वास्ते कितनी सोहनी चीज लाया हूँ. ये तेरी नू, तेरी बहू, इधर ना आएगा सू.
Which may fall into this kind of bracket as well, realistic cinema. How is this kind of experience?
Well, Dhobi Ghat actually is not like any of the films I've done before. It's a very unusual film for Indian cinema. Certainly not in the mainstream. I mean, I'm hoping more and more people like it, but I feel that this is the first of its kind. So in a sense, this is the first of its kind in Indian cinema. It's not a message film. It's not a social or political film like Peepli was. Or it's not a message film like Tare was. Or it's not a highly emotional film even like Tare was, which is cathartic, emotionally. It's actually a very delicate story about small moments and a slice of life of these four characters. So it's a very delicately poised story about small moments in life. It's not a kind of film that we as a society or a film-going audience are used to seeing.
Right.
So the best way I can describe it, and which is what I've been saying, to give people an idea as to what kind of film it is, it's it's an art house or an art film.
But you've been criticized for that.
Closest I-
You've been criticized for that. There was an article in a tabloid
I know,
stating
yeah,
that
I read that. Arey, what does he think of himself and calling it an art film and all that?
there's a certain actually art house kind of critics and that kind of thing they have as well.
You see, the problem is that if you do something, you're criticized. If you don't do it, you're criticized. Because ordinarily, the easiest thing for me to do in a situation like this is not say all this. Most film people want their films to do well, and they want the business to be big and good. So all I have to do is market it like another Amir Khan film, and I'll take in 50 crores in the first week or first weekend or whatever. But that's cheating the audience, is what I feel. I feel that I have a relationship with my audience, and my audience trusts me because I tell them honestly what it is. If I tell them that People is a social and political satire, it is a political and social satire. But political and social satire is not a good description for people to come in, because historically people stay away from satires. And which, arey yaar, political film mein kaun dekhega? But I've always described it as a political and social satire. Similarly, Dhobi Ghat, I think, is an art house film. I mean, I don't believe in this distinction, if you ask me honestly, art and commercial and all that. I think every film is a piece of art. But it's the easiest way for me to describe a film,
The film's genre.
the genre of the film. So that I'm telling people that, guys, you know, I value your involvement in the film. I value your time spent on the film. I value the fact that you're spending your hard-earned money to buy a ticket and watching my film. And I should be honest in telling you what kind of film it is. Then you can decide whether it's something you want to see or not want to see.
But you said that maximum people, they would want to just make their money in the first weekend, and I think we spoke about that as well. But there's been a recent case when Anusha Rizvi has said that she did not want the kind of promotions she got for her film. Like generally, it is said that producer ne spend nahi kiya, producer ne promote nahi kiya. I think this is for the first time we've heard that somebody is saying that.
Well, you know, I don't want to comment about Anusha. Each one has their own opinion about filmmaking, and you know, she's has her own opinion, which happens to be different from mine. I think that as a producer, it is my responsibility to reach an audience with my film. I have a responsibility to the audience, I have a responsibility to the market, and I have a responsibility to the people who've made the film. The cast, crew, Anusha, of course, is included in that. And I am fulfilling my responsibilities to all these various people, audience, market, cast and crew, who are looking to me as a producer to do my job. And I think I'm being honest to my audience, and I'm doing my best as a producer that I can for the film. Then beyond that, everyone has their own opinion. But I know my responsibilities as a producer, and no matter what other people who are not in my position, they are free to comment about it. Okay. But I know what I'm doing, and I know what my responsibility is, and I know how to shoulder it.
Okay, now one of the things that is, I think, the hallmark of Lagaan, the making of Lagaan was that how an assistant director just left behind Amir Khan because he was late on coming, and that assistant director happened to be Kiran Rao. It's a famous incident. What exactly happened 10 years back?
Actually, it wasn't me who took that decision. I was on that bus, and I was probably one of the ADs involved in that on that day. But essentially, Amir had made it very clear that all the actors will travel together, including Amir. There was going to be no special treatment for any actor, and that everybody would leave together on a bus to set. And that actually made it very easy because it was a long distance away, and
a lot of actors.
There were a lot of actors. So my job was to make sure that all the actors, I was in charge of actors for makeup, hair and wardrobe, and my job was to make sure everybody was on that bus and tick them off of the list and say, सब लोग आ गए, चलिए, निकलते हैं. तो सब लोग आ गए थे, आमिर खान नहीं आए थे. तो क्या करे? So I called
First AD.
my first AD, who was coming later, and said, look, all the actors are here, but Amir is not here. What do we do? He said, leave. Take off. The bus has to go. So I said, okay, ठीक है. I told the driver, चलिए, निकलते हैं. He said,
So you were the culprit.
So I said, चलिए, निकलते हैं, and we
Now
left.
I came to know.
And Amir was some 5 minutes late.
3 minutes late. Yeah.
Literally, we didn't wait for anyone. And that set such a precedent because nobody was late after that.
So
and everybody realized that the producer is being left behind. हमारा कोई wait नहीं करने वाला.
Producer and actor as well.
An actor.
One of the superstars.
Yeah, the only star on the film.
And one more thing, which was discovered yesterday at a premiere of a film, that the earrings which Amir Khan is wearing belongs to Kiran Rao.
Yeah, what I'm wearing.
Something about that, and even that has Lagaan as part of it.
Yeah, actually, I pulled it out yesterday because when I'm not shooting for a film, I like to keep my ear holes, open, so you have to wear something or the other. So I was thinking, I've not worn the Lagan earrings in a long time. So I wore them. These are the earrings. Actually, when I was about to start shooting for Lagan, the earrings that had been brought for me, a number of them had been brought, but I was not happy with them. I had always imagined that, Bhuvan has got these very metallic, thick, kind of, lot of body in them, earrings, And somehow I wasn't happy with the ones that were brought for me, and I was like, "Arey yaar, ye earring theek nahi hai." So I told the costume people, I said, "Bhanuji, maybe for the extras you've got some earrings and jewelry. Can I see all of them? Kahin se aur se kuch acha milega." And I was searching frantically for a good pair of earrings. She was in the department of, the costume and makeup department, because she had to get us ready. And so in the test time also, she was hanging around over there. Just before, 1 or 2 days before we started shooting. Suddenly I saw her and she was wearing these. I said, "Arey yaar, ye earrings badi achhi hain yaar. So can I have your earrings? Can I just try them?" So she said, "No, these are mine." I said, "No, I'm just trying them." So I took them and I tried them and I said, "Haan, ye hai Bhuvan ki earrings."
क्या बात है?
And then of course, she never got them back.
You plan to use them in Reema Kakti's film as well?
No. Reema's film, I'm playing a cop and all. I can't. I won't be allowed to wear these earrings.
A lot of speculation about that film. Rani Mukherjee and Kareena Kapoor are there. Yeah. So, what exactly is that film all about?
A suspense thriller, suspense drama, suspense thriller, which is a great script. I really like the script. So I'm looking forward to that. And it's been a while since I've acted.
And it was a surprise. We were expecting Dhoom 3 or something. That was a speculation that Aamir Khan is doing Dhoom 3.
Well...
And is it coming this year? It's not.
Let's see. We have not started it yet. Once we start shooting it, we'll come to know.
Because there's speculation that Shah Rukh's film Don 2 is coming on December 23rd, and Aamir and Shah Rukh will be pitched together once again in December.
For me, the release date comes afterwards. First, let's make the film properly. Right. And when the film is ready, we'll find a good date to release it. Fantastic. So I don't think of all that right now.
You've worked with Shah Rukh Khan in Swades.
That's right.
And I think recently at Coffee with Karan, he said that both Salman and Aamir, they're better than me, and I can learn a lot from both of them. When you see all this media kind of barbs which keep on happening, many times they are imaginary as well. How do you react to it personally?
It's taken me a while to kind of grow a slightly thicker skin. I still react quite... I get quite upset and hurt when I read things written about Aamir. And whether, I find most of the time they are fabricated or false or misunderstandings that just seem to be just to get publicity. And they bother me. They still bother me. I've been trying very hard, to sort of not pay as much heed to them. And Aamir keeps telling me, why do you let these things affect you? You know the truth. You don't have to, sort of worry about the rest. But it's true. I find it difficult. And I wish, we didn't have to constantly pitch one person against the other. Or there seems to be a sort of idea of competition that's not necessarily healthy, because it's not about work as such. It's not really about doing more exciting things and being supportive of each other's, talents and cinema and, things like that. So I'm growing to keep my distance from, even reading things like this.
Okay, and you're doing Maximum City? Danny Boyle's Maximum City?
No.
Because that is the general thing, that Aamir Khan is doing Maximum City and Shah Rukh Khan is doing Extreme City.
No.
Both of them are going Hollywood.
No. I have not been offered anything.